Hey everyone, my name is Jordan and I'm going to do a little tutorial for the elementary leaders. That's for those of you who are involved in 252 Basics. I did a video for the nursery to the preschool leaders, which is first look, and now I'm going to just do a little run through of how you are going to be able to access the curriculum at any time with your own password and login ID. So what I would need you to do first is open up your email, and in the email that I sent out, it's got a little login and password. And what you're going to do is click on that link that I sent you to take you to the website, which is where you will use that login ID and the password. So why don't you go ahead, open up the email and find those password and ID and go ahead and click on the website. I'm going to turn my computer around and show you what the website looks like. You will see a little orange logo. You'll know you're in the right spot. What you're going to do is right here, put in the login ID. It's kind of just like an email. You have your own password, but everyone's going to have the same password, and anyone will be able to access it at any time. And after you typed in both of those things, I'm going to do the same. So why don't you go ahead and do that right now. And what you're going to do is actually, you can't hit enter. You have to actually click on 252 Basics in order to get in. So click on 252 Basics button there, and it's going to take you to this page. This page is the home page for, let me open this up. Home page for finding any updates that the publishing house wants to tell us about the curriculum, any news, any cool ideas that they have, just recommendations to do with our group. So that'll be there on the front page every time you log in. But what you're going to mainly use this for is curriculum downloads. There's 4 tabs at the top. Administration is just for me to provide access for you guys, so don't have to worry about that. But click on curriculum downloads. That's what you're going to be using this the most for. Every time you open this up, you're going to have to agree to a license agreement. It just says that we're not going to do anything illegally, like share the lessons with any other churches or anything like that, but we keep it within our own church. We'll be fine. So click on agree, and then you're going to be able to click on the month that we're currently in, or look ahead if you would like to plan ahead a little bit and you know when you're going to serve. You could always look at the next the month. It's always posted 3 months in advance. So right now we have January and February. Once we hit January, February, and March will all be posted. So click on January, and that will either take you to a new page or open up a new browsing area. And what you can do here is actually click on any one of these little arrows. I know it's really hard to see, but if I zoom in here a little bit, you click on any one of these little tabs, it's going to open up and drop down. Right now, what you need to know is that we're doing the K through 5 version, ideal for churches with fewer leaders and kids. That's us. Don't have to worry about large group K to 3, large group 4 and 5. Those two things, you don't have to worry about that. So click on large K to 5 version. It's going to pull down a whole thing here, and each column represents a week. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each week in January. And then also below, the PDF is a Word document. If you would like to use a Word document instead, PDFs might be a slightly larger file. So for those of you who have a little bit slower computer, you could use the Word documents. Below that, we have the large group visuals, which is just things that you can look at. You don't have to worry about printing out. I'm going to have those things available. And then also the activity pages. These are the pages that you're going to actually be needing to use in your small groups. And those will also be printed out as well, but I'd like you to take a look at those each week that you serve. If you scroll down a little bit more, you'll notice that you could even just look at your small group grade level, but then there's also the God time cards and the refrigerator door cards. Those are the main things that we're going to be using to distribute to the families when they leave. Lets them know that ways that gives parents ideas of how to follow up with their kids and talk about the Bible story, and also give them ways to just ask questions and do things at home with their kids. So what I want you to do is just take a look at this website, get familiar with it, explore it, and just write some questions down if you're confused, if there's anything that you don't understand, just let me know, and you can just play around with that. Thanks for listening and watching this video tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful, and everyone have a great evening or day or morning, whatever you're doing. Bye.